The last 2 years have been really, really difficult for everybody, as we all know, with the pandemic and all the problems it's caused, not only in terms of illness, but in terms of the knock-on effect for all other things. And our charity really suffered, like all other charities, because we have had some amazing fundraising events, and we were about to have our next in 2020. We'd booked the hotel and we'd organised it. It's called, the fundraiser that we have is a special one. It's called Lasting Life Love Letters, and it was an idea I had a long while ago to bring together people, and we have forgotten our wonderful English language and how to speak to one another, how to write to one another, much more importantly. And I felt it would be wonderful to have an evening of love letters from past and present, historic, wonderful love letters that all meant something, somebody telling somebody how much they loved them and why they loved them. And so I found letters, researched finding great letters, and we did this event 2 years running. We did it at the Dorchester, and it was really, really successful. And what was most important about it, it really opened hearts and minds to this whole idea, and it did very well for us. The first year we washed our face because it's hard to build up a charity and to be selling seats for something that nobody really knew what it was. But the second year, when everybody did know and the word got out, it was also song, music and song. I had musician friends of mine writing love songs, and all of that was included, which was absolutely amazing. It was an amazing night. But all of this happened with the pandemic, and then in 2020 we couldn't have our evening like so many other charities. And so I was left with a dilemma of how else do we make money for this charity? How else do we keep bringing in the money, able to fund people and look after people? So I came up with an idea to open, ridiculous idea really when I think about it. I had never intended in my life to go into retail, but I decided if I opened up a shop online, an awful lot of people in my industry have clothes that they don't know what they're going to do with, and mistakes, things you bought that you thought you loved at the time and then didn't love afterwards, and all sorts of things. And I know I've done it with my own wardrobe, and I have plenty. I have a huge wardrobe from the years, apart from anything else, from the years I've been around, that I have a long, and the places I've been to and the countries I've visited. So I have a fantastic wardrobe. And also, of course, my husband had a fantastic wardrobe. And that was the biggest and most difficult thing for me, because I didn't know how I was ever going to let go of the beautiful things that he owned and think of them being with someone else. But that's important, isn't it? Because I could sell them, and they could indeed be with someone else, and that person would value them in a really special way because they once belonged to Simon. So I decided to open up this shop called mythingsandothers.com. It's a super idea, and it's really, really worked. It's been 2 years now, and then I had to think of what am I going to do to be super special with our charity and to gain an awful lot of funds and to go bigger and to do something really, really special. And that idea was to have an auction. And so I began to plan an auction online. And in the middle of all my thinking and all my plans, somebody came up with a wonderful company that I am so impressed with and so thrilled that I have chosen them to do this project with. And they are called The Prop Store. You can visit them at thepropstore.com. And we are launching this auction on Valentine's Day, the day that I indeed started the charity in 2016. So 2022, on Valentine's Day, we are once again going online, and this auction will be available to anybody and everybody. The most wonderful gifts that my very special friends have donated, given of their mind, thoughts, beauty, shared it with me, and are now able to share it with you. So please go, find something special and let me know all about it.